Happy birthday to me vlog, just for you. Take one without the flash.
I did.
Well, this is so close to my face now.
Beard catches on fire.
Did it work out?
No. Okay, ready? Okay, go.
I'm like going just on these ones and then I'm waiting for the camera to click. Okay, so this is ice cream cake. There's chocolate, vanilla, and in the middle, in between is like a fudge and cookie crumble.
Boogers.
Hey! And the icing on these things is just amazing. And of course I got the balloons because I'm immature. Okay, that's enough. Happy birthday to me. 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 Happy birthday to me.
Effective immediately, Ontario is declaring a state of emergency. We expect this to remain in place for at least 28 days. Further, I'm issuing a stay-at-home order effective Thursday at 12:01 a.m. Under this order, everyone must stay home and only go out for essential trips to pick up groceries or go to medical appointments. Cases and deaths are at the highest levels since the start of the pandemic, and community spread continues to escalate. New reports and data show 1/3 of Ontarians are not following public health guidelines. Many are traveling and gathering. We need to stay home, save lives. Everyone must stay home to save lives. I couldn't be any clearer.
Help stop the spread of COVID-19. Avoid local travel. Exceptions are groceries, prescriptions, and medical appointments. COVID-19 can be deadly. Stop the spread. Stay at home. Learn more at ontario.ca/coronavirus.
Kind of self-isolate just because of the nature of my job, but now I'm being forced to not have the freedom, making me want to go out more. I review food for a living, and I'm not sure if what I'm doing is actually pissing people off, or are people just being overly sensitive, or I don't get it at all. You know, I go out, be as safe as I can, do a drive-through, and people lose their shit of me going out. I'm thinking that the people that are mostly complaining are either just trolls or people who have been ordered to stay in their house. I went to the drive-through to make videos for people to enjoy. You work hard to make content for people, and they just have zero appreciation no matter what you do. Yep, they're like saying that's not essential, and I get it. And I'm thinking possibly the people that are in this heightened state are just upset that they can't work and they might be struggling financially, and here I am continuing to work and make money. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
People that are absolutely irresponsible. It's reckless to do what they're doing. And personally, I think it's selfish. We have healthcare workers down the street at these hospitals working around the clock to protect the community. 99.9% of the people in this province are working together, side by side. That's the reason we were able to see a flattening of the curve. But then we have, you know, a bunch of yahoos, as they're breaking the law and putting everyone in jeopardy, putting themselves in jeopardy, putting the workers in jeopardy, and God forbid one of them end up in the hospital down the street. You know, we're better than this. We're better than this as a people, as a province.
Yep, they're like saying that's not essential, and I get it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But first, let's wash up because you know what's going on in this world. We got to clean up every time we do something. But first, before we go, let's put on the gloves because we got to be extra careful around here. And I'm going to be using tap. Somebody said don't use cash because the cash they might be giving you back might be tainted. So I'll be using my credit card on this one. Are you guys ready? Let's do this. And I am definitely starving on this one. Let's do our little sanitizer. Get that going. Being safe as possible. Dry that off. You don't want to eat that stuff. So let people know in the comments below what you're doing to get through this, because we might be doing this for the next 2 weeks, 2 months, 6 months. Nobody knows. I don't know how many cases there are in Canada right now, or at least in Ontario. I know last night, so this is Thursday afternoon, and they said there was a big spike yesterday or today. I am at home in Ontario, Canada, and I am under self-isolation like a lot of you guys are around the world. And I did that 7-Eleven in the last video. A lot of people just said stay home. So I went out and bought a bunch of Hungry Man's and some other frozen dinners and things like that. So we're going to be doing that over the next couple weeks or more. I am once again at home in self-isolation during this crisis that is plaguing the whole world. A whole lot of you guys asked me to stay home and do frozen dinners, so that's what we're doing for the next little while. I am out and about once again during this pandemic, and pretty much all the parking lots are empty. Especially the one in front of Pizza Hut. Just cleaned the bottle, washed my hands with hand sanitizer, which is still very hard to come by these days. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching, and from the bottom of my heart, I'm hoping every single one of you guys is somehow managing through these tough times that we all have to deal with this global pandemic and all. So again, from me to you, I hope you're doing well. We'll wash our hands with a little voice crack once again at this Dairy Queen location, which is closed to customers unless you go through the drive-thru because of this whole coronavirus 19 thing that's going around the planet. So let's just quickly get out one of our special wet naps, clean everything down. Whoa, this is like the last one. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. I like to rip these in half because that's a lot. That's a lot for what I'm about to do. Put that there. Let's wipe down our tray. She was wearing gloves, but you can wipe down your glass, wipe down the tray, good to go. Then I get out my stuff, my special hand sanitizer. This is one step. Give myself a quick little wash, get all that Clorox off my hands as much as possible. Woo! Just showing you guys that there are places that will still offer you food through the drive-thru, and I'll also entertaining you with some new content. Go hit the drive-thru, get home where it's safe, and eat like a king or a queen. It smells tangy. Go figure. Tangy and savory. Go figure. Tangy and savory. Liquidy as opposed to thick and sticky. Ooh la la. I'm gonna have to wash this unit. Ooh la la. Alright guys, I'm hoping that you're not too bored in self-isolation. I am in isolation at home, just like a lot of you guys. We are not under lockdown or quarantine. If you're feeling sick or whatever, you're not supposed to go out at all. But if you're feeling fine, you can go for walks as long as you don't be around other people. So today I thought I'd just sit here, eat a whole pizza, and I think I've stalled long enough. Done? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. People. This pizza is $5.87 at no frills, plus the Canadian taxes, or at least Ontario taxes. Just to give you an idea how much it cost. So they just put up signs recently at all the parks. They've roped off playgrounds so the kids don't use the playgrounds. They've put signs at most of the parks in the area saying they're off limits. We didn't have a parking lot that was put there because we got a lot of ice fishermen in the wintertime, and they basically roped off the whole parking lot because they just don't want people to come there, park, and tailgate or whatever. Alright guys, once again, I hope you guys are doing well during these tough times on our planet. All the people in there were wearing gloves, so that's a great thing. But once again, we got to be extra careful. Let's do that. I did look through the window and every single person is wearing gloves, so. Dry them off. Ready to eat. All I'm missing is the honey. Ooh la la. I just checked again. It is 560 calories. The sodium is through the roof at 1,620 milligrams. And thank him for telling me about this Crave stuff, because I'm going to be doing at least 3 more of these. This was so far the best one because it was the first one I tried. But I'm glad I did this one first because it was phenomenal. Perfect. Rustic fries. I know in some places, some countries, they've literally shut everything completely down. But here in Ontario, everything is still open. You're just not allowed either in the restaurant, and just the drive-thrus are open. And some of the places do curbside pickup, which is cool too, because she just threw them in the bag. Ooh la la. Before we move any further, let's get out some of our lotion, our sanitary lotion. Rub that all, get between the fingers. Dry that off. Woo! I'm just going to do the old hand washing scenario with our hand sanitizer. We'll do it nice and slow for you. Ooh la la. Dry that off, shall we? Before we start, we got to use the hand sanitizer. Get our hands all nice and washed. Make sure we're good to go. The people inside the restaurant were all wearing gloves, so they're good to go too. So let's get into this as quickly as we can. We got our hand sanitizer. I know some of you guys think it works. Some of you guys don't think it works. I think it works. It makes me feel better about myself. You're going between the fingers. I'm not going to do the slow motion stuff on every single video because some of you guys get all weirded out by that. It's just a joke. It's funny. It's hilarious. I love it. All 4 ladies in there recognize me from previous videos. And while I was waiting for my food, a customer came in and he recognized me too. A lot of people ask if people recognize me, and today 5 people recognize me. The most ever in one day in one restaurant. Very cool. All right, let's use the hand sanitizer. Get that all ready to go. We got our napkins ready. Wash your hands over here or over here. All dry, let's go in for a close-up. Get a little hand sanitizer going once again. Over here maybe. No slow-mo this time. Hi, how are you today?
I'm good, and you, sir?
All right, thanks for coming into work today.
Thank you. And thank you for coming today, too.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm going to try your all-Canadian breakfast.
Oh, for the meantime, we stopped serving that, sir.
Do you do the pancakes?
No place for now.
Which items do we have today?
Then sandwiches.
Oh, okay. Change of plans.
Yeah, sorry.
That's all right. All right, so during COVID-19, they are not serving the all-day breakfast platter and the pancakes on the side. I'm so looking forward to that too. Oh well, we gotta do what we gotta do. All right, let's get out the hand sanitizer and stay clean, shall we? All right, you ready? Here we go. All done.
Baby all done. Baby all done. Baby all done, baby all done, baby all done, baby all done.
I also wanted to share something very important with you guys today. Today marks the milestone of me losing 30 pounds since February 3rd. Today is May 4th. Stood in the scale today and I was 206.5 pounds. I still have a little ways to go before I'm super happy with my weight, which is probably going to be just under 190, I believe I would like to be. But here's to you guys, if you're out there trying to lose weight. Again, I only eat stuff like this 2 or 3 times a week. Exercise, do a lot of cycling, do fasting, intermittent fasting, water fasting, and then I get treats like this. I'm still losing weight. You can too. Got everything out and organized. Let's do the old hand sanitizer washing of our hands. Make sure we're all sterilized and clean. Let's open these things up and see what we got on the side. Okay, we got French fries. He has a lot of different choices of sides. I chose French fries. I don't know what you guys would choose. Let me use my fork this time since we're doing fine dining. Check out those fries. They're condensating a little bit. Nice French fries. I like them. He rhymed off all the different things you can put on a side. And I'm a French fry kind of guy. I cannot wait till all the restaurants start opening back up so I can go in there one time and enjoy the same meal at a place setting inside the shop, inside the restaurant, and enjoy it the way it's supposed to be enjoyed as opposed to inside a tin thing in my car. Let's get our hands sanitized. All right, guys, hands are all clean and sanitized. Let's sanitize our hands and get into this thing. Little hand sanitizer. A little sexy rub. We're all set to go. The bun is not toasted, but that's fine. If that's the way they want me to eat it, that's the way they want me to eat it. All right, guys, before we dig into this sandwich, let's clean our hands with some hand sanitizer and do the sexy rub. Are you ready? Here we go. All clean. All right, guys, I'm all set up. My hands are sanitized. I've cleaned everything, so we're good to go. This is, I thought I'd do mug root beer. I think possibly because of the pandemic, he's not doing milkshakes at the moment. He's only doing canned beverages, poutines, burgers, and things like that. You can check on their site what they're doing. As of tomorrow, which is Tuesday, they're open from 11 a.m. to 8 o'clock p.m., which is awesome. They had like different kind of hours while the major part of the pandemic was going on. Once again, cheers to every single one of you guys out there who are keeping safe during these unsafe times. Cheers. all done. Stood on the scale this morning, I was 203.9. So the 48-hour fast worked like a charm. This will probably plateau me for a couple days. When I get home, for tonight, I'll probably have a nice big salad. Help the digestive system with all this food. And then I'll do another 22-hour fast. And probably maintain that until I get down to my ideal weight, which I'm thinking is going to be 180. Wish me luck, please. I appreciate your support. Let's wash our hands with a little hand sanitizer. I'm not going to eat the buns. It's a little bit too much bread, but they gave you two really nice, one kind of long piece of baguette, and the other one's like a dinner roll, but almost like the same shape as a baguette. Hands are all sterilized and clean. Let's get into those fries. First up, we're going to use our hand sanitizer to stay as clean as we can. Like I said, the french fries, they look like McDonald's french fries. And I thought we went with thick. So I don't know what their thick would look like, or their thin would look like, if that's their thick. Unless they screwed up, I don't know. Well, I think that's the smallest, most expensive burger I think I've ever had in my life. It is good, but crazy expensive for the amount of food you're getting. The fries are fantastic. I think that's the most expensive milkshake I've ever bought in too. That is a good milkshake. Let's get out the hand sanitizer, clean up a little bit, then we'll get into this thing. Before we wash our hands, let's pop that top. I've wiped down the bottle already. Little hand sanitizer. Good thing I did that over there. A big clump of it came off. I came down here because one of my amazing subscribers said, Ken, there's a vending machine that sells cake. And I'm like, oh, I gotta go down there. It seemed like it was in operation. It seemed like the picture that she pimped out on Twitter, it was in full operation and it was full of cake. And I got all the way downtown Toronto and discovered that it is completely empty. Unfortunately, again, the underground here in Toronto is completely dead. Most things are closed. A few things are open. Let's open my last. All done. Knife and a fork. We got a bonus hash brown. After one ketchup, he gave me one ketchup. Now that's a cashier that listens. Let's do a couple munchies. Crunchy. Deep fried potato goodness. First up, like always, a few fries. Still hot. Peel on. Golden brown. Very lightly salted. Not overly salted, which is good. Perfect. Perfect. First up is the spicy chicken. I'm so glad that the lady at the drive-thru at Tim Hortons loves a spicy chicken sandwich. It'd be nice to try something new, but that's what she picked. It's greasy, which means it's good. Check out the spices, the Cajun spices on that beautiful fry. Did you hear that? It crunched a little bit. Nice and salty. A little spicy. Wow. It has been a long time. Woo! Right out of the vat. Crazy hot. Ooh! Maybe it was a bad idea to put more in at the moment. The Cajun spice is really nice. Oh, look at this. A fry tried to sneak out early out of the party. You awesome subscribers and viewers are loving these 24-hour videos and are suggesting new and exciting ways to continue this series. Like Rob L, who suggested, do a day where you eat the most expensive thing on the menu for 24 hours. Well, Rob, because of you and the 398 thumbs up you received, I accept your challenge. So in this episode, we'll be visiting 3 restaurants and ordering the most expensive food items on the menu. First up is breakfast at Happy all-day breakfast and lunch in the town of Newmarket. Then we'll be traveling up to Bradford for lunch at the Halibut House Fish and Chips. And finally ending off our day in the city of Barrie for dinner at Noble Cuisine. So grab something to eat, sit back, and enjoy the video. I'm going to be ordering the most expensive thing on the menu. Look at that running down the side. That is a mouthful. I wonder what the most expensive thing on this menu is. And it is... And we are at a place called Noble Cuisine. What could I have got at a Japanese restaurant that was so expensive? Dip it in. Ichidakimasu. Napkins. I didn't need the knife and fork because I brought my own from home because eating this kind of stuff in the car with plastic isn't good, and plus it's a waste. They also give you a huge thing of fruit. Check that out. You got everything in there, man. We got bananas, blueberries, looks like melon, apple, orange, grapefruit, grapes. Unbelievable. That will be very, very good. Let's just do a quick taste test of this orange juice. I've been dying to try it ever since I saw the machine working. That is wonderful. Oh my gosh. Love to swing by here once a week and grab a freshly squeezed. I think it took 6 oranges maybe. I think he put in 6 or maybe 8. Oh, that's gonna taste great. Oh, these look crispy. Crispy on the outside. Oh, they're so hot. Oh yeah. Nice and light, fluffy on the inside. Lightly salted. Let's put those over there for a second. Let's check out these golden fries. You gotta eat your fries first. Some of you guys like it. I'm gonna dip it in ketchup, but I want to save my ketchup for the craft dinner. Just a little bit on the over salt side, and I kind of like that. I don't like when they're under salted. I like when they're just maybe a little bit more salt than you're supposed to, because fries taste best with a little bit of salt on them. Burger King, you guys rock. Let's move on. Need to cleanse the palate with a nice cold sweet Coca-Cola. Show the logo. All right. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That was the Domik fiasco. Part 1. Whatever.